Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the traditional holiday tree lighting for the town of Louisville. So glad you're with us. This is a wonderful tradition in our community. In one sense, it's very sad because ordinarily you all are here with us in person, and we share hot chocolate and good stories and lots of friendship and fellowship, and it makes the season, really kicks off the season in a special way for us. But in another way, we're still trying to reach out so that you can participate in this great event. Those of you who are at home around your living room know that you're a lot warmer than we are, but we're glad you're with us anyway. Let me introduce real quickly our council members who are taking part in the event tonight. You guys will raise your hand. Councilwoman Melissa Hunt, Councilwoman Mayor Pro Tem Jean Marie Foster, Councilmember David Smitherman, Councilmember Fred Franklin, Councilwoman Jane Welch, and the late Dr. Ken Sadler will be joining us here momentarily. I'm your Mayor, Mike Horn, and again, thank you so much for being with us. So, this evening we're going to go ahead and have the countdown for the tree lighting. Then we're going to have a visit from a very special guest, and following that, we're going to do our traditional hanging of the star of peace. So with that, are you all ready? Everybody at home, tuned in? Dr. Sadler, are you here? There he is. Come on in, Dr. Sadler. He likes to make the grand entrance at the end. Very good. So everybody at home, kids, come in close to the screen. You ready? Everybody ready? Council members, let's start with 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful, lovely, very nice. And you know, Christmas would not be Christmas without, in Louisville certainly, without a visit from a very special guest that we have. And I believe he's coming in now. I see his sleigh landing. I see him pulling up his reindeer. And who could it be? Any guesses?
Oh, Merry Christmas! Oh, Mayor, Council, how are you, Louisville? It is so good to be here tonight to celebrate the beginning of Christmas with this tree lighting. Isn't it beautiful?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, hi!
Okay, Santa, we're gonna make sure everybody can hear you, so we're gonna swap microphones.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that yours truly soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and Pa in his cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, Pa sprang from his bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window he flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to his wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer with a little old driver so lively and quick. He knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, my coursers they came, and I whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, my coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and yours truly too. And then, in a twinkling, he heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As he drew in his head and was turning around, down the chimney I came, with a bound. I was dressed all in fur, from my head to my foot. My clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys I had flung on my back, and I looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Well, he saw my eyes, how they twinkled. My dimples, how merry. My cheeks were like roses. And my nose, oh my, like a cherry. My droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow. And the beard on my chin, he thought, why, that's as white as the snow. Back then, the stump of a pipe I held tight at my teeth. The smoke, it encircled my head like a wreath. I have a broad face and a little round belly that shakes when I laugh. Some say like a bowl full of jelly. I'm chubby and plump. I like that word, plump. And he laughed when he saw me, in spite of himself. But a wink of my eye and a twist of my head soon gave him to know he had nothing to dread. I spoke not a word, but went straight to my work, and I filled all those stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of my nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney I rose. I sprang to my sleigh. I was younger back then. To my team gave a whistle. Hey, you! And away we all flew, like the down of a thistle. But he heard me exclaim, ere I drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all! And to all, a good night! Oh, thank you so much. I love that. And I hope I helped you with the little embellishment there, just as I think it was. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas. And I will turn it back over to the mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Santa. I'm glad you could be with us.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Our deputies are minding the reindeer over there, so they should be in good shape before you have to leave. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another special time when we try to celebrate not only the joy of Christmas, but also our wishes for our neighbors, our friends, and certainly the world. Mayor Pro Tem Foster is going to be hanging the Star of Peace, as we traditionally do. Ordinarily, I have the youngest person in the audience sitting on my shoulders and hanging the star. This year, Ms. Foster, I'm not going to ask you to stand on my shoulders, but if you will hang the star as I read this. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and leave each moment in peace eternity. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Thank you, folks. We're so glad you could be with us. We wish you were here in person, but have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy Hanukkah, and have a Happy Kwanzaa. We'll see you.